G'day everyone, we'll just get started in just a moment. G'day everybody and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Unearthed. Alright, so today we are going to start off a new base. So what I'm going to do, I've done a lot of terraforming off stream. So I'll just show you what I've done because this would have taken a while. So the base is 64 along each side. That's not including corners. So I have left the corners out of the equation here. So each run is 64 blocks. So effectively 64 meters by 64 meters. So we'll just go down here and have a quick squizzy. So it looks pretty chunky here. So I'm not going to lie, it really stands out here. But if you go over to the other side of a bridge, it doesn't look too bad. It sort of blends in with the mountain, and it is going to stick out of a mountain, of course, but that's further down the track. So we'll just go over here and I'll just show you what I mean. Okay, so this should be about far enough. So yeah, it sticks out that little bit, but it doesn't draw your eyes away from the hill itself, from the mountain itself. So quite happy with that, with how that started. I was hoping the controller would. Oop, there was a bit of a flicker on the screen when I did that. And again. Okay. Thought I'd lost the stream just then. It went all blank on my screen. It wasn't blank on the stream, but my screen went blank, which was really odd. Okay, so we'll continue on down here. We'll have to get to sleep once we get back to the base. Bit of a long run. And we go up the stairs here. So we'll have to build like pillars to make the stairs look a bit better. Off for a snooze. Okay, so with the base, what we're going to do is we're going to have stone brick floors. It could be slabs even. Might even use slabs because that's more resource efficient. All across here, so for the full 64. Might even keep this wooden shed, I suppose we could call it. Now, over here, this is a setup I just wanted to show you with the XP farm, which we've got to really get into. So if we go up here and we just jump over this hole, and we go down here, we'll be able to see, just down here, there's the spawner. So we'll keep back on how it is. Now, it is completely dark through here, but we shouldn't get mobs spawning through here because it's only a one wide, block wide space. And then they go down here, and we know the story. They fall down, and basically we get things to take them out. So we'll want this to join up to our main base. So it is made out of cobblestone. So what we'll do is we'll look at getting. We might even have enough cobblestone on us. We'll give it a shot. And that should be just hovering over the base there. Take out some of these oxide daisies. Okay, keeping in mind that's the bottom frame is going to be where the floor is going to go in. So I might just dig this out and make this cobblestone. I should be able to walk just straight over that hole, which is good. Okay, we'll go back, get some more cobblestone. See the grass is patching up now, so all the soil is being taken over for grass blocks. Go back and get some cobblestone. Got to remember what chest. I've got to really sort those chests out at some stage. So that brings it up to the wall of the base. We might just have the one torch here, just over the stairwell. Yep, and it still keeps it quite dark in here. Now that light you can see down here, it comes from a torch, but even when the torch is off, I think the spawner must emit a small, very small light level of 1 or something, because I can still see light when there's no torch there. So that's okay, we've got that all set up. So that's going to be where the XP farm is. Now, to do the XP farm, there's a couple of ways. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to consider one way I've not done it before, and that is using trapdoors. So we're going to need some redstone. We're probably going to want a couple of redstone torches. Chests. I'm sure I've got chests in one of these. Here we go. Okay. We should be able to get cobblestones when we dig out. And we'll need some trap doors. I'll probably make them out of oak. I think it's slabs for trapdoors. No, that's trap chests. What am I thinking of? Oak trapdoors. So it's full blocks, not slabs. Okay. Got 2 trapdoors there. Okay, that should be pretty much all we need. So now we're going to go down there and lay down the redstone trail. No, before anything, we're going to need repeaters. So we're going to need some redstone repeaters going. So we'll go back here. Redstone repeaters, not comparators. Stone blocks. Okay, I don't think I'm going to have any stone blocks, so we better get some smelted. Gonna need some more redstone torches by the sound of things. Leaves us with 40 redstone, should be enough. Just gotta wait for that stone, the cobblestone to smelt into stone. I've got dirt in one of these. This is why I don't play keyboard and mouse, because I always click the wrong button and end up throwing my swords around or something like that. Where on earth have I put my dirt? Sand, snow. Maybe I used up all my dirt. There it is. Well, that was a fun exercise. So we got a couple of redstone repeaters. Just got to get a couple more going. Whilst we're waiting for that, we're just going to have a quick look around, see if we can see any piggies. Not that I could see. Three repeaters probably is enough, but I'm just going to go for and play it safe. Now, whilst we're waiting for them to smelt, actually, no, we'll almost be done. We'll hold off on doing the border for now. Okay, the last repeater is in. Okay, down the hole we go. Okay, down the hole we go. Boom, 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 boom. And then we're going to have to dig a nice square area around where the mobs are going to fall. So, first of all, I'm going to need some light on around here. That's better. Okay. I believe what happens is the trapdoor is placed on the bottom. A trapdoor, not two trapdoors. And it should, from memory, it continuously flips up the thrown trident. I could be wrong. We're going to try this as an experiment, because I've never done this with trapdoors before. So I think from memory, and I'm just trying to think how I've designed it last time, I think we need a loop of cobblestone. So we'll just dig this out. got a feeling when I said loop of cobblestone, I meant redstone. So that's the idea. It turns off and on continuously. This is where our repeaters should come into it. Now, I'm definitely not a redstone expert. Generally what I did is I used to do that and then kill a redstone trail and put another trail of redstone back in. So I'd kill that and then I'd go like that. But it doesn't seem to be working. And I know there is a way you can make pulsing redstone signals. So I'll just put the delay on a bit. Put the delay on full. Okay, so that's how we want it. So the redstone component is pulsing, and that trapdoor continuously opens and shuts. Now, here's the trickier part. But the thing is with this, we want it to be controlled remotely. We don't want it controlled from here. Otherwise, it's not going to work effectively. So, just put up the noise for a second. Oop. That was not good because that will spawn mobs down here. Just go put one on the back here. Okay, so I should be able to... If I'm correct. So I should be able to remotely create it like this. Take that out. That's not going to cause the signal, is it? No. Okay, so we're going to need to duplicate that. Going to need to duplicate that into a loop. Okay, we were expecting that to turn off just then. Probably go one more, actually. Now, if my calculations are correct, that creates a loop. I probably want to make the... Probably should have made the loop in one more. If I do that, that creates a whole thing. So probably want to shift it to the left one. So we'll go bump, 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 bump. Should go on. Everything's on. So we should be able to get a bit of redstone dust. Should be able to flick that off. Okay, see, that doesn't quite create a whole signal. So we might need one more repeater in here. Turn it up to a full delay. Try it again. So all the repeaters are on. So we might just turn it down to the first. It's about playing around with repeater speeds sometimes till you get it to open and close to the way you want. And it depends on how quick you place the redstone down as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, if this doesn't work, we can replace this for a piston system. So, now we know this is all working. We're going to block it all in. Okay. Maybe not like that. That kills the signal, clearly. Don't know why I've decided to hop. It's a torch glitch I've been having lately. If I place something and I'm in the hitbox area within that torch, it's acting like I'm dropping something in the way. It's really frustrating. I've done it again, haven't I? I can't have that blocked in at all. See, the second you cut off a diagonal like that, it cuts off a whole signal. But the idea is we want the chute now. There is a flaw in the design, and that is, it's something that can't really be avoided at this stage, and that is the fact that that baby zombies will come out of here. So we'll need to find a way to stop that from happening. Now, so far, I'll just take that torch out. We'll just move it to a more central location for now. So far, this is looking pretty good. Need to do the same with this torch now. Now we can't put a block over there, but we can put a block there. I don't think that will cut it off. No, that won't. So the idea is to keep the wiring as hidden as possible. There's that glitch with the hitbox. It's recognizing this torch hitbox when I'm placing down, which is really, really annoying. And what we want is we want enough room for that. So we should be able to go torch, fire it up, dismantle it. Could even look at putting a couple of cobblestones in there. I don't know why. I'm going to have a quick look here. Don't know why I've got that gap there. If I put a block there, yeah, doesn't kill it. But then to get out of it, that's the tricky part. It's not something you want to muck around with dismantling and reassembling all the time. So, we're going to get a trident and we're going to give this a go. Now, keeping in mind, this, I believe, now, could be wrong, and if I am wrong, feel free to drop a comment down below. I don't believe this setup works in Java. I've never tried it in Java. I'm not a big Java player myself, but I do believe it does not work in Java. Now, we can make it a bit later that there's hoppers underneath, and it creates and it catches some of the loot, but that's going to be down the track. Now, weapons. I can't really enchant these tridents with anything. But we'll at least give them some more hit points. So the idea is, and I've never tried the trapdoor way before, so I might have to revert this. But my understanding is you throw the trident on and it keeps bouncing up and down the trapdoor. So we can hear that working quite nicely. Okay, so the trident method clearly doesn't work. Because the trident method, sorry, the trapdoor method. Because clearly what should have been happening just then is that trident should have been bouncing up and down. So we are going to have to go with the old way of doing it. I'm going to have to turn that off before I break it. The old way of doing it is a piston method. I think you do need 2 trapdoors actually for that to work. So, and I'm thinking it might be the same for pistons. Got a feeling it's a double piston. So we'll need to do a fair bit of adjusting. So I'm going to need some more redstone. Just trying to remember the crafting pattern for pistons there. What am I missing here? The iron. Okay, so we'll go back down there, do some alterations, not altercations, they're 2 different words, 2 different meanings. Jump back up here. Okay, so we're gonna have to destroy some of this. So I've got a feeling I could be wrong. I think if I do that, it won't work. So we'll give it a shot. Seems to be working, but the trident's possibly just on the wrong square. So we'll light that up again. Take out the piston. We'll extend it back 1. And that should rectify that little quirk. No, we need to cross one more, or a couple more, I think. So it is a lot of mucking around until you get this right. So it is something you can't just jump into and expect it to work first time. Now I should be able to get that just on the edge of that hitbox there, and it'll automatically open. Now that should actually do it. Don't know if I need to muck around with the... Yeah. So that's essentially how it works. So we'll just... just brick in the rest. The hole is exactly over that one. Okay. So that should effectively work. If I throw the trident down there... See, it looks like it's going to be on that other square. Might need to open it up so the mobs can move in and out like that once they've fallen. We'll give this a shot. See how it works. So, up the stairwell we go. Down this stairwell we go. So we can hear it working. Torch has been flicked off. Now keeping in mind, we're not going to get any of the loot that's coming off these mobs, because I haven't put any hoppers or anything down. But that is something that we'll look at down the track, is we'll have a loot box system. Okay, so we just got some XP for that. We can see the loot's just sitting down there. So, a hopper, like I said, a hopper system will fix it up. So that'll be something that will need to be dug under there and come out probably around here somewhere as a treasure chest system. Now we'll just crouch. We can't hear any mobs coming out. The spawner doesn't spawn them very quickly, so it is going to be a slow XP farm. But the mobs drop down to there. They should eventually be killed. I don't know what's going on here. This is weird. So the first set of mobs got killed. I don't know whether it's because he's looking at me. Or whether they might need to cram in. See, my concern is they're going to jump that. It's not ideal. It is working. It's not the most efficient farm I've ever set up. And I can see mob cramming is going to be an issue. But if you leave out for a while, that's going to help because you're going to want like enchanted tools. But if you stand right here, the XP will come up and over and you will collect it. Without that block, I suspect what's going to happen is they're going to be able to jump straight down. Now, just before the next one comes up, I will kill these two manually. We'll just get the loot, jump out. But if we stand right here, we'll just try it one more time. So I think you really need to wait. When it just spawns one zombie, I don't think it's going to work effectively. You've got to wait for mob cramming to occur. Otherwise, he's just going to dance up and down. Definitely just dancing there. See, are those two stuck in with him? They are. So, I know what's wrong here. When I went down, I picked up the trident as well. So I might need like a slab down here or something, just so they can't hop up. Maybe that trapdoor might be enough. See, when there's just one in it, I don't think that's going to work too well. It just takes a bit for the waterway to push him. Yep. Then they cram. They are getting a hit on me there, though. So it might be an even easier way to give our XP to spring up. But that is working for now. Now the other thing I would like to do is set up a light system. Rig it to another redstone component. So we don't have to go all the way down here all the time to turn it off and on. Because this is a very manual way. Having to go down here and put a torch down every time. So we'll need some kind of redstone. Probably like a lamp or something to stop that. Because the other problem we'll have is entity cramming the world and not allowing other mobs to spawn. We come down here, it should still be working. Should be able to walk up, get a bit of XP. See, some of the XP dots are just going to sit there. Don't know if that will help. That actually seemed a lot more efficient. So we'll just try that one more time. So that's just making it so it's a 1 by 1 square. And we'll see if that works. This is where we're going to have a problem. Those little mites. But it looks like he can't get his way out. So he should perish eventually. Just keep watching him. was actually hoping that other adult zombie would have knocked him into the position. Because he's just off to the side there. No, he's not cramming enough there, is he? I don't know what's with those water particles. Yeah. There it goes. So it does work, and we're up to 10 already. So we might just leave it with that little step up. Might just be that bit easier. But yeah, that's basically how an XP farm works in Bedrock. So look, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like. Actually, no. Yes, we are going to leave it there. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe to High West 84 with all notifications turned on to be notified when we've got new content and live streams. Our next live stream will be on Sunday. And most importantly, everyone, hope